If you're over 40 and new to YouTube, these 5 mistakes are slowing your growth more than anything else. But the good news is, they're all simple to fix. Most creators just don't know what to look for. So today I want to show you those 5 mistakes that new creators make and what to do instead. Hey, I'm Dee Dee, and I have 2 YouTube channels while also running a full-time business and a household. And I've made every mistake that you can imagine. But the more videos I've created, the more patterns I've noticed, especially with women our age who are trying to make this thing work alongside their real life. Mistake number 1 is not having a clear message. A lot of new creators talk to everyone about everything and end up connecting with no one. I think this is the hardest one. If your viewer can't tell who your channel is for within the first few seconds, they won't stay. And it doesn't mean your channel has to be tiny or narrow. It just means that your viewer needs to feel like you're talking to them, not the whole internet. And as much as I would love to say the word y'all and you guys, I'm not speaking to a group, I'm speaking directly to you. And in the first sentence of this video, I said, if you're over 40 and new to YouTube, that means I'm speaking directly to you as a new YouTuber. So how do you fix this? Know the one person you're helping and the one problem they want to solve right now and speak directly to them. Mistake number 2 is taking too long to get to the point. This one really hurts, but it's true because most people click away within the first 10 to 20 seconds, and it's not because your content isn't good. It's because you haven't shown them the value fast enough. And when you're over 40, we tend to warm up and ease into things. You know, it's just kind of how we talk. It's natural. But on YouTube, you have to flip that. You have to give them value first, then your backstory, and then the context. So no matter how bad you want to say, hi friends, welcome back to my channel, you got to save it for a little further down in the video. This also means no intro video in the front either. If you want an intro video, it should be very short, 3 to 5 seconds, and after the first 20 seconds or so, then you can introduce yourself. You have to give them a quick reason to stay in the very beginning. So mistake number 3 is overwhelming yourself and your viewer with too much information. And I am so guilty of this one because I'm a teacher by nature and I'm a coach at work. I tend to overteach because I feel like you need to understand every detail. But what I found out that really matters more is clarity, confidence, and connection. If something feels too complicated, you have to simplify it. Keep your videos focused and digestible. Clarity, keep it simple enough to follow. What this means is don't bury your viewer in all the minutiae and the tiny details that they don't need yet. Show them what you're doing before you ever explain how to do it. So let me give you an example here. If I'm going to make a tutorial teaching somebody how to make a wreath, I'm not going to start out by saying, you're going to need this grapevine wreath, you're going to need all these pretty ribbons and all these different sizes, we're going to need this pick, we're going to need these and these leaves, and we're going to need these tools, because what you're going to do is you're going to overwhelm your viewer way too soon and they're going to click away because they're going to think it's too hard. So what I'm actually going to do is show you the beautiful wreath on my front door and say, today we're making this wreath and it's very easy, let me show you how. Then you'll start one step at a time. You have your wreath, and first we're going to start with this one pick and we're going to lay it here, and then you're going to show that step. Now at some point you can list all the items that you use in your video in your description below, including your tools, your glue, your ribbon, your recipes if you're cooking. Always show the finished product first. Use one simple step at a time and only explain what matters in that very moment, and try not to repeat yourself. Then you need confidence. Make the viewer feel like they can do it too. What this means is that your energy and tone matter more than your process. We just want to feel capable, not confused. And how do you do that? You reassure them. Say, you can do this. It's a lot easier than it looks. Show your mistakes without apologizing, because when you apologize, it makes it look a little bit harder than it actually is. Keep your setup simple so that it feels approachable, because confidence is contagious. Number 3, you need connection. Make your viewer feel understood. Your viewers don't care about how much you know. They care about how you made them feel. You have to speak like you're talking to that one friend. Mention the small things that tripped you up. This is what keeps you human. Say something like this. If you've ever opened your sewing box and felt totally lost about where to start, I get it. I started just like that too. So let me show you the simple way that I started step by step. This connection keeps her watching longer than any fancy sew and stitch ever will. That was clarity, keep it simple. Confidence, they can do this too. And connection makes them feel good about themselves. So now mistake number 4. Trying to be consistent in a way that doesn't match your life. Consistency is so important, but here's the truth. Our lives don't look like 22-year-old influencer lives because we have families, we have spouses, maybe jobs, responsibilities, and some days we just have less energy. So let me give you an example. Let's say you have a travel, maybe an RV channel. You start really strong and you're posting 2 videos a week, but then your grandkids come to visit. Then you have a busy time at work because somebody quit and you're having to make up the slack. And then next you have this long RV trip, but the Wi-Fi is spotty, so you disappear for 6 weeks. It's not because you don't care, it's because your rhythm just wasn't realistic. So how do you fix it? Go to 1 video every 10 days. Sure, you're not going to grow as fast, but it's more sustainable for you and reliable for your lifestyle. This also gives you time to make better videos and you're not so rushed. Your schedule doesn't have to match anyone else's. You don't have to upload twice a week. Hey, you don't even have to upload weekly. What matters is your rhythm, not pressure. Choose a pace that you can actually maintain and give yourself grace. We all need grace. That's my motto. Now, mistake number 5 is not knowing what's actually holding you back. This one's the biggest one of all. Because most creators, they don't grow because they really have never asked for help. So they have no idea where they need to improve. No one has ever said, here's what's working, here's what's not working, here's what you need to fix first. And as for me, I hired coaches to help me with this. And I would have loved to have had someone in the beginning to take a look at my channel and point me in the right direction instead of just guessing. And I would love to do that for you. And if you want me to review your channel, your videos, because I'm going to be looking at the intros, the messaging, the hooks, just comment below with your channel name and whatever your biggest struggle is. I'll be choosing a few to review right here on my channel for free. And it's my way of helping you feel more confident and less overwhelmed by YouTube. And if not from me, I encourage you to get some real feedback from somebody who has experience on YouTube. It can go a long way towards helping your channel grow and boosting your confidence. And you're not doing anything wrong because if you're learning, you're growing, and you're showing up as you. And that's exactly what your viewers want. They just want you. And if you want to learn more about how to bring even more of yourself into your content, just watch this video next about how to be you. And I'll see y'all on the next one. Bye.